All right. All right. Class.
Yes.
All right. Today, this is 7th hour?
Yeah.
Okay, 7th hour. 7th hour. Okay, I have my amazing 7th hour class here.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Okay, so for those people playing along at home, we have, this is going to be page 23, and this is going to be page 22. All right, so these notes are actually super long, and I made it so like this. It's going to be over 2 days. They're eventually going to end up in the notebook, but right now the notebooks are not graded. I am recording them, but there is a huge pile because I had to grade calculus tests, I had to grade Algebra 3-4 tests, I had to grade Algebra 3 recoveries from the quiz that you guys are supposed to recover, and this guy's coming for his notebook even though I already said it's not graded. So he's still coming there.
Okay, what do you want me to do? You're messing up his video.
I know, right? That's why we can't have nice things. Okay. No, I already said it at the beginning. So that's what I was saying. All right, so I didn't get them all done. So the notebooks you will pick them up later. Not today, probably tomorrow, and we'll tape these ones in. I'll show you. Now, if you notice, there's something different about these notes. What's it? Oh, look at the staple. Look, look, look. I stapled this one. Look, look, look. Watch. Watch. So this is page 22. So you can tape it and go this way. This one's going to be page 23. So go this way. Ooh. Ah. Okay, anyway. Y'all stink. All right, so let's go with this. So, given two graphs, describe what you notice between these two, what you wonder, functions that each graphs are also given. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of there. I'm going to... What's different about these two things? Okay. Yes, I agree that. Okay, yeah, they're basically the same thing, but what's different about these are n's and these are x's? Yes, very good. Now, if I was a quizzing person and I was talking about this one over here, I would say that these are what? No, this one's the linear one over here. This one over here. So what would I say about these numbers over here? Is there any line in between them? So what would in between 0 and 1? What types of numbers are between 0 and 1? Decimals and fractions. So do we have any of those? No, it's kind of like when we're talking about people on a plane, remember? So we don't have half people, do we? So this one is actually talking about every item individually. So those are my n's in this case. Where this one is just a function, it's all points in between there. All points. Where this one is just only those steps. Just my integers that are 0 and greater. All right, so this next one right here. Now, I got to be truthful about this. This was kind of scary. There is one of my classes, or maybe more than one of my classes, that could not help me with these. So they pulled out calculators because they couldn't do the multiplication. Now, if you're rusty on multiplication, okay. It's been a while, and you've always been taught to just pick up a calculator and do it. Make it quicker, right? For this next unit, you have to, memorize and actually know the multiplication right off the bat. You can't just plug it in the calculator, because if you don't understand all the multiples and everything, you're in trouble. You're in serious trouble. You're not going to be able to do any factoring because you don't recall your multiplication. I know everyone knows it, but it's been so long since you actually had to do all of it that you're going to have to really refresh yourself and practice with this. So while you guys are going around doing these, I don't want you guys using the calculator. I don't. So for the multiplication, addition, subtraction, don't use a calculator because it is going to be beneficial for you to not use it because you have to wake up that part of the brain that's been asleep for a while. All right. So what am I going to do with this -2 here?
Plug it in the X.
Very good. Plug it in for the x. So it's going to look like this. So it's going to be 2 times -2, right? Plus 4. So 2 times -2? -4 plus 4? 0. Now, negative and a positive is always a negative. And 2 negatives make a positive. And 2 lefts make a... No, turn around. If you left twice, you turn around. Yeah, it's 180, right? Okay, good. You guys just had to think about that, right? Okay. Now, and just so you know, 3 lefts make a right. All right, how about this one right here? So it's going to be 2 times -1 plus 4. So 2 times -1 is -2 plus 4? Positive 2, right? Next one's going to be 0. So 2 times 0 plus 4. If you notice, I'm writing this out, all the steps, so you guys could actually see this. And I'm hoping you guys will, you people will partake in same thing. Don't just throw out answers because that's not very helpful. 2 times 0 plus 4? There we go. All right, so 2 times 1 plus 4. That's going to give me 2 plus 4 is 6. I know I didn't hear 5, right? No, no 5s here. All right, last one. 2 times 2 is plus 4. Basic, right? Okay, so I want you people doing this one over here on your own. Everyone's going to be doing this one right here on your own, right about meow. So you guys, pencil in hand, are doing this. You already did it? Is yours done? Okay, good. All right, so now I don't know if this works out. I'm going to have to check the video later on, but I'm going to like freeze the camera so I could actually do this here so I could work along and then we'll see what we have. Yeah.
You know how we setting this?
Hmm?
You know how last year we had to answer these manually? You know why?
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's my the Wi-Fi router. It stopped working. And so, yeah, like I did last year. Anyway, so I'm hoping I'll just leave it alone, like it's a computer issue or something today. And that, you know, I pray that's it. Otherwise, you know, we're out of luck.
Is there like a different like Wi-Fi router specifically for the calculators?
Yeah. See this thing right here?
Yeah.
It looks like a little fin. Yeah, that's it.
It's gonna be
So it's not. If you pull up your phone, you could actually find it. The Wi-Fi here in here. Yeah, but depends on if you have the right type of phone. All right, let's go ahead and check our answers. Checking our answers. Let's see. We have. Bam! There we go. All right. The first one is the one that got most people. All day long, got most people. 3 times -2 is -6. -1 should be -7. Not -5. Okay, so double check those, please. Please, please, please. All right, questions? We good? All right, so now let's go into the next part. It says, what does the 4 in f of x and the negative 1 in g of x tell you about the linear function? So this 4 and this negative 1.
It's going up and down.
Kinda going up and down.
To the right?
No. It kinda does, but it's up and down where? Anyone else?
Wait, what?
Say it.
The Y.
The y. Why what?
Axis.
What about the y-axis? Be very specific. You are correct. What about the y-axis though?
Wait, cross.
Where it crosses. So it's the y-intercept. Very good. That's what we're looking for. These are the y-intercept. So if you guys recall this thing, y equals m, where b is my y-intercept. That's where it's going to cross the y-axis. So they are the y-intercept. Plural. Intercepts. So it's where it crosses the y-axis. Yes. All right. So now, what does the 2 in f of x and the 3 in g of x tell you?
The slope.
The slope. Right here, right? Right here, it's the m value. So these are the slopes. So it is the slope of the functions. Slope of the functions. So also referred to as your m. And this one's your, I said m, but I wrote b. M, and this one is my b. All right, there's another question on the bottom. Guess what? Forget about it. It's talking about end behavior, and I'm not going to worry about the end behavior today. We'll talk about it when we actually get to that unit on end behavior. So it's asking what's happening eventually as you take it to infinity. All right, let's see this one right here. Bam, right now. So for this one right here, y-intercept. So we're going to find the y-intercept, the x-intercept, then we're going to graph it. So first, what is the y-intercept of this function? 4, positive 4, right? Positive 4. You were thinking slope. Not yet for slope, okay? So let's do it as a point, just so you guys can see it. So that's the point. And I'm going to show you why. So I'm going to turn my f of x into a y. Okay, so I'm going to show you why, but it does that. So when x is 0, y equals 2 times 0 plus 4. 2 times 0 is? So y is 4. That's where we get that from. So what do you think I'm going to need to do for the x-intercept? No, not graph it. Go ahead. Yes, right there. I don't know which one it is. It's one of those two. Nope, not that one. The other one. Yes, that one right there.
This one?
Yes, open it up. Then open it up. This is page 2. Oh, you didn't get that one too? Yeah, you're going to need that one. There's a pass over there. I know you don't have earbuds in your head right now, right? No. No. Heck no, right?
Nah.
Yeah. I know, right? They're the fake buds. Yeah, they're the crapple. You know, I can still see it from here, right?
I know.
Okay, good. All right, so how about that x-intercept?
What?
Plus 0.
Plus 0? Put 0 where?
3 times 4.
So like this one?
Yeah.
But this one I put it for 0 for an x, right?
Yes.
And so for the x-intercept I put 0 for the y. So it's going to be like this, but it's going to be 0 equals 2x plus 4. Like that? Yes? Okay, good. So, on this one right here, I want to know what my y is going to be. Okay? And over here, I want to know what my x is going to be. So, let's go ahead, subtract 4 from both sides. Negative 4 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2. X is negative 2. All right, negative 2. So negative 4 divided by positive 2 is a negative 2.
And we're just doing that for all of them.
We're going to. All right, let's see. 0, 4 on my graph. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And negative 2, 0. Oh, wait. What did I do? Negative. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And there we go. All right, good. All right, so as long as you don't make a mistake like I just did, you know, make sure you put it in the right spot. There we go. All right, and there is my graph.
It goes up by 4.
Mm-hmm. Do you know why?
Because
That's your y-intercept, right? That's why it goes up 4. Yes. Huh? Sweet. All right, so now I want you people right now to do this one. Do this one right here. And then we're going to check it. Then I'll let you keep going. So we're going to make sure everyone is on task here, right? Because no one in here is playing with their phone or have earbuds in right now, right? Because I know that you're paying attention. Because that's just rude. Putting in earplugs when someone's trying to teach you something, that's messed up.
if they don't have to plug.
If they're not plugged in, that means that's even worse. Just like sticking your fingers in your ears saying la 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 instead of actually listening. Yeah, see? All right. So, do it. Did you already do it?
Me?
Yes, you. Do it now.
Yes.
I'm not smart.
I don't think anyone accused you of that, but I just asked you to do the work.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Anyone struggling? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Get x by itself. What would you do to get x by itself? Really?
Oh.
Add 9 to both sides. Now, is that minus 9?
Yeah.
So add 9 to both sides. Plus 9.
Plus 9.
Plus 9. Now, over here, both sides of the equation.
Sorry.
Plus 9. Plus 9. So, negative 9 positive 9 is 0, right? So you're left with 30x equals 9. 0 plus 9 is 9.
But why do we do plus 9?
Because I need it away from over here, right? Over here it's minus 9. But golden rule in math says whatever I do to one side, I also do the other. So if I add 9 here to get rid of that,
Yeah, just put 9 here.
yes.
Okay, that's the thing.
Okay. And so to get x by itself, I divide both sides by 3.
Oh, 3, so that's
Number-
the main.
Number in front, so 9 divided by 3 is? How many times? How many times just
Okay.
3 going to 9. Yes, so 3 is next. There we go. Okay. All right, then grab.
Okay, then. Do we do the
Can I
rest?
do these right? You know how
Yes, you get it.
So let's start this.
Give me a second. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go over this. Okay, that's good. All right. All right. Are we good over here?
I'm good.
You know good. All right, let's check our work. Check that work. Nope. 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 Gotta do your math. It's positive. Yeah, it's positive 30. It says plus 3 on there. Oh, I did, didn't I? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. See, some people pay attention. Here, positive 3. There we go. I don't know why I wrote negative. All right. So this next one should be pretty quick. Okay, I'll go over this one, and everyone's probably struggling on this next one over here. So this one, it's going to be 0, comma, negative 7, because this is my y-intercept, right? And my last one is going to be, so 0 equals 2x minus 7. Add 7 to both sides. Divide by 2. X is 7 over 2, which is 3.5, right? So where am I going to put that on my graph? In between 3 and 4, right? So 0, negative 7. And 3.5. 1, 2, 3. Right about there. Then draw my line. There we go. All right, and this one down here. This one, it's in standard form. It's not in slope-intercept. So we have to just plug in, same thing. So this is going to be 0, comma something. And this one's something, comma 0. So plug in x, plug in a 0 for x. So 3 times 0 minus 2y equals 6. Anything times 0 is 0. So I get negative 2y is 6. Divide by negative 2. Y is negative 3. This one over here, it's 3x equal, minus 2 times 0 equals 6. So that goes away. So now it's 3x equals 6. Divided by 3. X is 2. So 0, negative 3. And 2, comma 0. Right there. There we go. Does that make sense now? It's the same thing as what we have been doing, but we're just plugging in and solving. All right, now backside. Now you're going to be given a lot of tables. And you're going to have to figure out stuff from the table. So average rate of change. Can anyone tell me what the rate of change is?
X minus 1. X minus y. That's how you get it?
It is going to be that.
something divided by something.
Something divided by something. Yes.
I don't know which one it is.
Would it be like a rise divided by a run?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is the same as saying my,
X
say slope.
slope.
So it's rate of change is slope. And my variable for that's just going to be m. Anyone recall what the slope formula is?
Y minus y.
X1 minus X2 minus X1.
X2 minus.
y2.
Yeah, I remember that.
I know, it's been some time. Okay, and
Oh, how about is that y minus 1?
y minus 1? Y minus y1? That's slope. I think that's point slope. I think that point slope, yeah. So different formula. We're not doing that one yet. So this is just to get the slope. So for this one right here, if this is a linear, that means any 2 points on here is going to give me the slope of my line. Okay? Any 2 points. So I'm going to pick these two right here. So x's and y's. So what's y from the second point? 15 minus, what is y from my first point? Over y from my first point, or I'm sorry, second point. It's 4 minus y from my, or x from my, let me say it right. X from my second minus x from my first. X from second minus x from first. There we go. Woo! There we go. So 5 over 1, which gives me, so that's my, say m, rate of change, my slope, all that good stuff, right? Now, what would be the y-intercept of this function? Now, look closely at these y-intercepts. Look at all these y-intercepts right here. You guys are looking at all these right here, right? What is common with all those?
All the x is 0.
All the x's. So you're saying when the x is 0, that's the y-intercept. Okay, so let's see. So when the x is 0,
Negative 5.
so let's see. X is 0 right here. So we'd say my b value, that's my y-intercept, remember, is negative 5. Given that table right there, can you tell me what the x-intercept is? It's going to be 1, right? Because the y-intercept is when x is 0. The x-intercept is when y is 0. So that's good. Now, the function for this. Remember, the function should be y equals mx plus b.
Y equals 5x
Y equals 5x
minus 5.
minus 5, right? That's super easy, isn't it? Yes.
Where do you get the negative 5?
This one right here, because when x is 0, y is negative 5. So y-intercept right here, when x is 0, y-intercept, so it's going to be negative 5. So my b value, this is negative 5 from here. And my slope, which is 5, is this one right here. Yeah? All right, so now this is what we're going to do. So we're going to leave the rest of this till tomorrow. So, yeah, this is a long lesson, so we got a couple different parts on this. All right, what you people are going to do is on the other page, page 22, for your practice, you're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, so those actually match what we did. So don't forget, like, share, and subscribe.